It's really important for aspiring lawyers to think about their mental health, because it will help them be the best lawyer they can be and to really thrive when they get into practice. The law can be a pressured and competitive environment, so understanding your mental health and how to manage that will help you navigate that. And it can be difficult at times when you're in the process of studying and applying for training contracts, and you may not get the results you want, or you may not get that position, to sort of know how to manage that and move on from it and not see it as a game over. Understanding what your triggers are and how to manage those can really help you navigate that period while you're moving through into qualification. And we know from data from research that's been done in the United States that one of the most vulnerable times in your legal career is making that transition into practice. So being equipped to understand that might be difficult for you, not always, or you might come across situations that haven't gone the way you wanted them to, and understanding that will really help you come through and move forward into your legal career. It can be tough when you're applying for training contracts and not getting interviews or not being offered training contracts or a pupil place. And it can be difficult to think, how am I going to keep on going? And I think it's important to hang on to why you have come into the law and why you want to be a lawyer, but also go and speak to your personal tutor or the careers advice service at your law school or university to see what sort of tips and support they could give you to help you navigate that process while you're going through it. But I think it's important to just really hang on to why you want to do it and keep trying, and eventually, with the right support, you should be able to get there. I think there's a growing awareness now in law firms and chambers and in-house teams about the importance of mental health and well-being for their junior members of staff. I think we still have some way to go, but I think there's a greater recognition that it's important to provide good support to younger lawyers as they're making that transition into practice. Quite a lot of larger firms now are providing training around mental health awareness for their younger lawyers. They're creating groups for them to talk about things. They're getting them involved in mental health and well-being activities within the organization. I think the main thing that firms really can be doing is providing good supervision and creating an environment where those junior lawyers feel able to talk about things that they're perhaps not sure about, or they may have made a mistake, or they're uncertain, because there's a challenge sometimes in the law with our sort of perfectionist tendencies. It can be difficult to admit that perhaps you didn't really understand what the task was, or you've made a mistake on something thinking that might be the end of my position here. Is actually you want that firm to create an environment where that younger lawyer feels psychologically safe to talk about something that may be going on work-wise and get the support that they need. So LawCare is here to support everybody in the legal community, and that includes students and those in training. So we've got lots of resources on our website to provide information and resources on things about tips for exams and managing the stress of that. We provide a telephone helpline, so if you're feeling worried, you haven't been successful in getting a training contract, or you have got exams coming up and you're feeling anxious about that, you can call us and talk to us, and we'll provide you with some emotional support to help you through that.